Let's give a hand to Giacomo and Tommaso, who are going to help me here today. I'd like to share with you a thought about what was the evolution of the role of the tennis coach. So first of all, it was important to inform, to share information. The coach knows everything. The coach has the knowledge. The coach is a big champion. That was the approach in the past. But now things have changed. And what do coaches do today? They try to create the conditions. Let's think about it. The tennis coach is a creator, is a generator of problems rather than solutions. So coaches generate problems. And I have another question for you now. If I want to teach or I want to help my players so that they can learn how to shoot the ball in tennis, I need to hit the ball. Do I need to demonstrate? Do I need to show them what they have to do or not? I have to show the way to hit the ball, right? I have to demonstrate. My answer is no. I do not need to give a demonstration. Sometimes it's better not to demonstrate, not to show how to hit the ball. What should we do? We have to actually create a problem. And now let's say an example. A question for you. If I want these kids that are playing now with the other hand, they are students. They've been playing tennis for 5 years. I want them to learn the drop shot. I don't want to demo. So what should I do? I must create a problem for them. I must give them a problem, and they must find an answer to this problem. And the answer will be the drop shot. So what is the problem I can give them so that both of them can play a drop shot? The problem is you can play in such a way that the ball will rally 2 times before this line. Twice. So the ball has to bounce twice. So I'm creating a situation which is rather a problem for them, and they must find the answer. And the solution they must find is the drop shot. So the coach needs to give them a problem. I have to show them a problem. They are beginners, so this is how they play. And this is, you can think that this is just the way to teach children, but this is not the case. Let's have a look at the serve. Serve on the other side. Go to the baseline and serve. You're going to return the ball. So now we say, I want him he has to learn the sliced serve. I don't know how to serve slice because I'm not very good at the sliced serve. So what is the problem I have to show him so that at the end he's going to actually serve in that way? So what can I create for him as a problem so that he can return the ball in such a way that that will be a slice serve? If he returns the ball with the leg in the In the alley, it's even better. So let's see whether this is possible. I'm not going to show him how to do that. What I'm doing is that I am actually showing him a problem, creating a problem for him to solve. That's good. So both of them here. It could also be better. Let's see whether the serve can be better. Let's give him a hand. This was absolutely amazing. Amazing serve. Think of the shots and the situations that you can create in order to do what we call a discovery. The discovery of the student. So the coach is not providing the solution. The coach creates the problem, creates the situation, and the student discovers the answer. And in order to do this, I can use certain tools. The net of the mini tennis that we can use. This is a drill that I learned from a friend of mine, Dr. David San from Spain. Cross court. Let's see whether it is possible to play like that. You're playing like the Spaniards. Perfect. That's good. What is happening? I am giving a problem to them, and they must discover the solution. They must find the solution. That's good. Very good. Good. Perfect. Yes. I like it. I can also do something more difficult from here. For players who are older or more advanced, or they're better, I will create a more difficult problem. And I can include a variability. What is variability? Variability is the possibility of creating situations that in the end, and we are playing now cross court. So I was saying situations that are not real. They're not real situations, but they are important to favor, to facilitate the adjustment or the adaptation of players. So let's play cross court now. Perfect. But keep the ball inside. That's perfect. Down the line. So cross court. And now play down the line. You have to play cross court. And keep it inside. Here. What is very important here is cooperation. It's important to cooperate, but with young athletes, it's not so easy. We need to cooperate in order to work, to play better with our colleagues. That's good. So this variability so cross-code has to be kept in sight. And these things, what we are creating is instability. An instability that we need. Keep it in sight. That's good. A round of applause. It's not easy. It's the first time. They're really very good. They're great. And now, come to the net. These are the conditions that are important for players to adapt. Also at this age, there is another drill that I like a lot, which is quite simple to perform. It's simple for the coach, but not for the players. But it's quite similar to the drill we have just seen. Now you are going to play in cooperation, so you don't have to play too hard. And he has to. I'm going to send you a ball for a volley. You keep rallying with him. These are the things that create let's give them a hand. That's good. We should always create these conditions also by imitation. And so there should be a progression from cooperation to opposition. This is something that I often say in many tennis clubs in Spain and in academies, and in tennis academies. What is being done there is that they created the conditions in order to move on from cooperation to opposition. Now we are going to play a few games. You serve, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the game.
That's why you can play forehand. He can play as he wishes, but you can only play with forehand in this situation after the fourth ball, okay? One, 2, 3, 4, open up. Good, 1-0. Now you go over there. So you can open up the court. with your forehand, but after 4 shots. Very good. Now I'll ask him a question. When you open up the court, is there something he cannot do? He cannot go with the forehand, with the backhand. And what were you? You were with the forehand. Why? I don't know. But when you do this, this is it's an important question. You must make him think. You're not allowing him, your opponent, to play with forehand. And, well, you can. It is important to discuss what happened after the rally. Again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dai.
Now, that's what I told him, and now he's playing over there. You must do what you think is right. Now, you serve. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can only play forehand. Four shots, and then we start with playing. This does 2 things. One is the consistency of the passing, of the practice, and then we have cooperation and opposition. Cooperation and opposition. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. Don't worry, that's okay. Let's try again. So, if we can limit the rally and the area of the court, we set the rules, we regulate the drill.
Una, 2, 3, 4. Dai.
You cannot use your backhand. It's always a forehand. Now, the question for the coaches is the following. Can I create situations without demonstrating, without a demonstration, without giving the solutions? When I, as a coach, have a doubt, I'm better off not saying anything. When I, as a coach, am not sure, I must show how a drop shot works. And then I use the continental grip. Well, almost everyone uses Western or semi-Western. Yeah, I'm better off not demonstrating. I'm better off trying to help the players discover what they must do. This is a method that is difficult for some coaches to accept and learn. It's not easy for them to adopt this method. Why? Because they still tend to think that they must give the information and prove. No, that's not the case. You all know about Michelangelo from the Renaissance. They asked him, Maestro, how can you be so skilled in sculpting the marble? He said, the sculpture, the statue is already inside the marble. I just remove the superficial. That's the same thing we must do with our athletes, with our tennis players. Tennis is inside our players. What we do is help them discover their own potential.